Hey guys, I have the 1 million Royale right here. This is an EDP concentration, and for me, this is the next evolution after the Elixir. So, from the time we had the OG 1 million, that was the EDT, I kind of skipped the Parfum, the 1 million Parfum, because for me, that was like a little, I don't know, it wasn't my thing really. I mean, I do have other fragrances which are similar to that, so I didn't really you know, really feel the need to have a vanilla and a white floral kind of a scent, and that it's heavy on the vanilla as well as usual. And then the white florals didn't add much. Like, so I didn't find the point of getting that. But then when the elixir came out, that I kind of liked. Especially for like winter use, and you're like in an open scenario. I just dropped a video of that, by the way, the 1 million elixir. So that had its role. I kind of thought I would enjoy that. And I did actually. I used it a couple of times this past winter. Then when the Royale came out, I actually didn't rush to into the Royale thing. So I did wait, and then I did smell the gold elixir, and then I kind of came back to Royale. I understood that Royale for me was like a little more of an evolution after the elixir. So I got like the Royale. What differentiates this thing really from the entire line, or so far as an evolution of the line, if you see, this one adds a lot of green nuances. Like, it does have a sage, which tries to make the scent a little more aromatic. It sort of breaks down the cloyingness of the vanilla. It gives your nose a little break. Then you also have the violet leaf. Now that was a super surprising note for me. Violet leaf is a super distinctive note. Now violet flower is totally different, completely different from violet leaf. Violet leaf can be used in something like this, with something sweet. It could be used with something a little fresh, or it can be used with something challenging. Like, if you are aware of ambush, you have portrayal man in ambush, which has cade oil, and this one and vetiver, and it's a bit challenging. It's a whole other league altogether. It's like, it's a bit difficult to wear, but for people who like Dio Fahrenheit and all that, they love that. But anyway, that's a different story. So violet leaf is pretty distinctive in its nuance. And you also have patchouli, which again adds that greenness, and sort of breaks down. And you do have your regular woody nuances, I think, like cedar wood and something like that. So you do have a couple of woods that come into play in this. So this one actually is a kind of like a more matured version. So even if I compare with you know me, as how I changed over the years. So I used to enjoy the OG, then I enjoyed the elixir. I still do enjoy the elixir, but again, winters, and I refrain from using it indoors and things like that. But this one you could use. This one you can definitely use indoors as well. It is a little playful, a little mature. This is, I would dare enough to even say, use the word sophistication. Again, sophistication as far as the 1 million line is concerned. So consider it like that. So if this is the first time that you're getting into the 1 million line, if you never smelt it, yeah, they are sweet. The entire line is sweet, like most paco rabannes, even the Invictus and all. So I do enjoy my little bit of sweetness every now and then. I do indulge in that, especially winters, or when the weather is nice. Or maybe in summer, if I'm gonna have like a nice cooler breeze, and I have to go out or something like that. This one or the elixir, I just have to go easy on the number of sprays I do. So for me, this was one of the best, I think, in this line so far, and I've actually enjoyed this one. I think I'm going to actually keep pushing to use this when we get into the summer now. And yeah, I'll just do a couple of sprays so that you can see the sprayer. If you need to see that, if you press the sprayer in the wrong position, and then it does that squirty thing. This is the most annoying thing for me, to be honest with it. Like, they somehow need to improve on it. See that? You got to press it in the right spot. Now in the 1 million elixir, I noticed the bigger bottle, because I have a 200 ml. I got to press it right at the back to get like good dispersion. Whereas in this one, I got to press it up front. So it's I wish they just. I don't mind the bottle. It's fun. It's fine. Who cares? I mean, you're not going to take it out anyway. So, but this sprayer, they really need to improve on this. I don't understand why they still keep that. But anyway, it is what it is. Yeah. So this one's, it's a nice scent. I would say, if you already are watching this video, I would assume you're kind of aware of the line. So yeah, this one's definitely a more mature take of the line. It still has that that sweetness, It has the vanillic sweetness, but it's definitely, in the dry down, you kind of understand all these herbal nuances. You will actually get them, and yeah, it dries down a little different. It's not as linear as the OG, or to an extent even the elixir. This one does evolve a little bit. That violet leaf comes in, the patchouli comes in this one. So overall, this one's, yeah, off the line. I like this the best for me. All right, guys, that was my quick review. And if you think this is a unisex, then you would be right, because the entire line for me is pretty much unisex anyway. Young, old, anyone, if you enjoy something sweet, definitely go for it. Give it a shot. All right, guys, that was just my quick review on the 1 million Royale. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.